Personal political public.
So how did you begin to discover your own views?
Absorbing things from around other people and what you learnt at school.
From watching the news.
In my early days, I was very influenced by my father.
Engaging with like current events and being encouraged to debate things with family.
What outside factors in particular do you think helped your political views shape?
I think it was people.
Well, when I was younger, obviously my parents.
My upbringing.
Books.
I remember watching, seeing the news on Malala being shot.
15-year-old Malala Yousafzai, who's now in hospital in the English city of Birmingham, was targeted because she was campaigning for girls' education. The former British Prime Minister...
Being in the police force, I suppose that shaped my political views, because you see people suffering from things and you see victims and people like that.
You have to be informed.
Are you open about your opinions on current issues?
I would say yes, yeah.
I certainly select with whom I would share my thoughts.
I probably sort of say things too quickly without really thinking about who else is around.
You can't just let things slide.
I think sharing is often a pent-up frustration, and you just think, oh, that's awful.
I guess the only way to change things is to engage in debate. And the only way you can change someone's outlook is to challenge them.
Do you represent what you think visually?
No, I don't do anything like that.
Certainly in my early days, I was very happy to protest.
Being a police officer, you spend most of your life dealing with protests, not in a bad way necessarily. You could be supporting and allowing a protest to happen, but you get indoctrinated in being politically neutral when you're in protest environments. So I don't go to protests now.
The main one is probably in my art. I think it's probably just a different way of engaging people.
Do you ever get involved in political discussion on or by posting on social media?
No, not on social media, no.
I say I would occasionally repost things on my story.
I don't use much social media.
Do you think your personal expression of your views provokes real change?
I would hope so.
I always feel good of having made really quite small differences. I've never operated in a bigger arena. I think we have to satisfy ourselves with small changes. Is sometimes all we can do.
So you never know if you're going to be the person that will bring about the change.
Personal political public.